I am so glad you convinced me that the family car should be the Defender 110. It is so beautiful inside, it's so comfortable, and it just feels indestructible.
Yes, it really is. I've been waiting a long time for the new model to come out. The Defender 110, I'm telling you, it's my favorite car of all times. It's my third one. You know, I have stories of going off road. The guy managed the group. He was like, "What are you doing in this beautiful car?" I'm like, "I'm going off road." He's like, "Are you sure? Because you can use one of ours." And then they look like Mad Max cars. I'm like, no, we're going to do this. And he was shocked.
Wow. Well, it's great because the Defender has been reimagined for 21st century adventure, and its unparalleled off-road ability as well as its robust interior are invaluable whether you're headed towards uncharted territory or just a weekend of exploration. The Defender 110 tackles challenging surroundings with absolute confidence. The SUV conveys strength outside and in, featuring peerless technology like an intuitive driver display and an award-winning infotainment system. That's my favorite part, to keep you connected no matter where the journey takes you. Adventure is unique to everyone, and so is the Defender. Choose from the two-door Defender 90, the four-door Defender 110, or the larger Defender 130 with the ability to seat up to 8 passengers. You'll find uncompromising performance in all three. So pack up and go even further with the Defender 110. Learn more at LandRoverUSA.com/Defender.
Capella University is rethinking higher education. With its game-changing FlexPath learning format, you can earn your degree on your schedule and fit your education seamlessly into your life. Imagine your future differently at capella.edu.
First off, I just want to mention your special just came out on Netflix, Secret Time, streaming now on Netflix. It's brilliant. It's great.
Thank you.
I think it's kind of the next step after your last special, which was The Machine, because now you're getting into, you're not the biggest party animal in the world. You're a parent and a husband, and, you do these shows, and you're a comedian. You do all these reality shows. You're a stand-up comic. And I feel the special, you kind of update the audience on your life a little bit more.
I guess I had no insight on what I didn't have a point of view. When I write material, it's just I write what I'm in the middle of, like whatever is going on in your life. And I guess I was talking a lot about being a parent. I didn't realize any of it, to be dead honest with you. All I know is that Forbes did a review of my special, and it was a very nice review saying this Bert Kreischer can still exist after The Machine, and he's transitioned into middle-agedness. And I was like, and then I looked at my special, I was like, oh my God, I'm like a fucking middle-aged man. That's, oh my God. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm like, if you had told me that this is what the special I would have put out when I was young, I'd be like, wait, am I not cool anymore? And I was like, no, I guess I'm just regular. But
it's a good thing. But I'll tell you, in minute 10 or minute 15, you're talking about buying your wife 7 pairs of pajamas. That's a middle-aged gift. Yeah. you don't even give your wife that when you're just married, in your 20s. You only give that when you're I don't even know how old you are. You're in your 40s?
I'm 45.
So, yeah, that's a 45-year-old husband's gift to a wife. 7 pajamas.
It's so funny. I didn't know that was a joke. And we were talking a little bit before this started about why you do spots in the city and why you do spots on the road. And I was just screwing around in the OR, in the original room at the Comedy Store. And I just told that story. I was just needed material. And I just told the story because it really is a story of me making my dad laugh for the first time. And Adam Egget, who runs a Comedy Store, I got off stage and I just thought I bombed, legit. And he was like, dude, I love that pajama story. And I was like, I was so caught off guard. I was like, are you being serious? He was like, dude, it's hilarious. I was like, really? He goes, oh my God, yeah. And I had always been jealous of there's a comic named, God damn it. What was his name? He passed away. One of the Latin kings of comedy. Shit. No, not Latin King of comedy, but he did the Que Loco tour, I think. God dang it. Freddie Soto. Freddie Soto passed away, but he had a joke about his dad that made me die laughing. It was about his dad misusing the word irregardless. And it was such a great joke. And in my head, I was like, I love when comics talk about their dads because we all have dad issues. Like Sebastian when he talks about his dad, Tom Segura when he talks about his dad. Like it's just something.
Oh, Sebastian's special opens with jokes on his dad. Like his whole thing is like, Dad, we sold out Radio City Music Hall for four nights, and guess what my dad says? Is there enough parking?
Yeah. He goes, one of my favorite jokes about, I told you about Sebastian this right before I shot my special. I was like, I love the joke he has about his dad going, he's like, I remember telling my dad I wanted a dog. And his dad's like, the neighbors have a dog. You down and pet that dog. Pet that dog for 30 minutes. But like, I love those jokes. And so when he said that, I went, oh my God, I have a joke about my dad. I was like, I got really excited because I just don't find my parents funny, like at all.
But you in your book and in your specials and on Joe Rogan, you talk about your dad a lot.
I do.
Like when you meet Will Smith, so you're doing stand-up for 6 months.
Yeah.
Let me clear my throat.
Oh, I'll take another double Tito's and soda if anyone's wondering. In a big glass like this. Lots of ice. I love getting drunk. Like I love it so much. Like I really
We wanted you to feel at home.
I
here.
hope I never I'm very cognizant of my drinking so that I can always drink because I don't want to have a problem with it to the point where people are like I would have not drank normally, but when you say one, that's what we talk about. Like when you read that article and you were like, oh, I wish I could live like that. That is one of my biggest problems. When you said, oh, I want a vodka, I was just gonna have a beer and sip it. But when you said, I'll take a vodka tonic, my tits get loose and I get like excited and I go, oh, nice. Oh, we can have a cocktail. Oh, the park's right there. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna get a steak tonight. Oh, I get excited about life.
Okay, but what if you find out you have a drinking problem?
Well, I probably do, but like
won't it affect in the long term, your long-term health, your ability?
Well, that's why I say I'm very cognizant of it is that I don't drink at home. When I'm in LA, I don't drink at home. And, but like, even still, like I run triathlons and marathons and 5K. I run a lot. I exercise a great deal, but on like something like this, like I knew this was a wash. When I come to New York, I end up partying all the time because it just is New York.
Like what'd you do last night? And by the way, we're going to circle back to your dad because I have something I want to ask you.
I'm sorry.
But no, what'd you do last night?
Last night, I did a podcast called The Gist with this guy. It was a really amazing podcast. The guy was an amazing interview. I was really impressed with the interview. And then I came in, I went to do the bonfire with Big J.
Who does The Gist? Do we know who does The Gist?
I don't know. I can't remember his name, but he was a if you haven't done it, you should do it. He's an amazing interviewer. What? And then I went and did Big J's bonfire with him and Dan. And Mike Vecchione showed up and we all started drinking Tito's. And
Mike Vecchione just had an album release.
Dude,
he is so funny.
Can I be honest? It's the best album I've heard in probably 17 years, since Skanks for the Memories.
I had to go up once following him, and it's really difficult because his timing is like the best in the business.
Dude, his Megabus joke might be one of my favorite jokes I've ever heard. And made me really think, I'm not writing enough. Thank you so much. I'm good. Thank you. It made me realize I'm not writing enough. I'm not writing. Like we were talking about this outside once again to bring up our outside conversation. But I get really nifty. Where my brain is focused on a joke is making sure it's over. Like making sure it's got an ending.
But that's when people that sort of tells people it's time to laugh and clap. And and if it's a good joke, they'll not only laugh, they'll clap. So because they'll sense you crafted a beautiful ending to a story. If you're just telling set up punchline, they don't clap, they laugh. So maybe that's why you like that clapping.
What happened was,
and you see this in your book, by the way. You crave you want people to like you.
Yeah, you have no idea.
but that is both a driving force as long as you temper it. It has to be almost like a pet you keep around, but you don't let it drag you around.
Yeah, exactly. What happened for me with I don't know. Do not know what question you had asked, and I don't know why I'm talking about this. But there's a joke in the new special about time travel, about my daughter's deodorant. And I had wanted this conversation I had with my daughter where she basically asked me about time travel one night while I was high. She didn't know I was high. She asked me about time travel. I had wanted that to be in my second special I did for Showtime. And I couldn't cram. No. The Machine special for Showtime. I tried to cram it in. I couldn't cram it in. Then one night in Calgary, I kind of like accidentally messed up my material and I told the deodorant part, and then getting high, and then the softball story, and realized I never finished the beginning. And so I I literally chopped it in half and told 2 bits in the middle, and then told the end of the time travel at the end.
Fitting.
And then I realized the deodorant thing, and they applauded, and it caught me off guard. I went, "What are you clapping for?" I never had anyone clap at a joke I told. And this kid he's been doing comedy for like 4 years was like, "That was amazing," because he was like, "I knew it was over," and I was like, "What?" He goes, "I knew that it was over, and you were going to start something new. It's a really cool feeling." And I went, and that's where I'm stuck right now. Is like every fucking bit I have is like, and ta-da.
Well, it's interesting because on the one hand, you can say, all right, that's a skill you needed to develop when you first started.
Yes.
Was the ability to, I can't clear my throat off. Take some water. Nice pause in the podcast.
Mike Pesca. He's a great interviewer. Do it. You should do it.
Mike Cass, we'll have to listen to that too.
Yeah.
I'm never going to clear my throat. So we'll keep going.
Just drink vodka.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the vodka. Hey, can I put my mic on the t-shirt? Oh, I got it, and then I'll need help when I fuck it up.
Bro, what's brilliant, if you have a guy like this if you block out like a 2-hour shooting period where you go out and do stuff with him. You bang out your promos for the week for your stand-up dates. You promo your, God damn it.
That's a good idea.
I want
We're
this
sharing
guy.
ideas.
Yeah. Just 2 hours, just 2 hours, like once a week. You could probably twice a week, do Thursday and Tuesdays. And you could just murder content.
That's a good idea. Yeah. We're gonna have to do that.
If you film it, we can edit it.
What's that?
If you film it, we have a service to edit it.
Oh, Jesus. That's my problem is I'm a little micromanagey, and I like to edit my own shit. Like I like to shoot and edit my own stuff.
Well, because you're gonna know your humor, and the humor in video, the humor comes out of the editing.
Yeah.
Hey, don't leave so fast. Before you go, don't forget to claim your free copy of my free ebook called Fact Me, where I share with you my answers to a range of questions on business, coming up with ideas, getting unstuck, Bitcoin, and more. Get your copy of my book at jamesaltucher.com/FAQ. That's jamesaltucher.com/FAQ.
These days, we're all investors, trying to be smart with our money despite our worst impulses. But at iShares, we believe that deep down inside of every investor is a better investor. One that's just waiting to be let out. Explore iShares ETFs and insights and let your best investor out. Visit iShares.com for more information.